What is cryptocurrency? Number one, permissionless. And we are begging governments to permit us to use a permissionless system. See the contradiction, people. It is a trustless system because of the beauty of the mathematics that underlies and powers the system. And yet you want to trust an untrustworthy entity to permit you to use a trustless, permissionless system. This would be the definition of insanity if you were in a psychologist's office.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel, and thank you so much for watching my videos, and thank you so much for your support. Now in this video we're going to be discussing about Grayscale again. What is happening with Grayscale? Grayscale has been listing, has been delisting, has been relisting, has been delisting again, and the journey keeps going on and on and on. And by the time I even upload this video, I think they might have decided to list and delist Kaspa again. So this has been something that has raised a lot of questions, because why are they listing and delisting a cryptocurrency like Kaspa while we have a token like Om or Mantra that has really done a terrible thing, because this cryptocurrency ragged their own community, but it is still under the assets under consideration for Grayscale. Instead, what they're doing is they are listing and delisting Kaspa. So people have started to raise questions like, what is happening? I have two scenarios which come into my mind, and I think we have the best scenario and we have the worst scenario. The best scenario is that Grayscale are maybe moving up Kaspa from an asset under consideration to thinking about including it in the product suite. So maybe Kaspa might no longer be suitable as an asset under consideration, and maybe they want to put it in one of the products, and maybe they want to put it under Grayscale product suite together with Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and other cryptocurrencies that you can find there. So this would be good for Kaspa. But another scenario is that maybe they don't have any interest in anymore with Kaspa. Maybe they have decided to dump it, they have decided to leave it alone, and that would not be the worst case scenario because we know exactly what Kaspa is. The good thing about Kaspa, and as I read this tweet from one of the Kaspa community members, his name is Dan Fox, and he said something really positive. He said, Grayscale flip-flop on Kas, added, removed, re-added after Om flop, then removed again, raises questions. Whatever the reason, Kaspa's tech and community strength speak louder than lists. So this is something that everyone in the Kaspa community should have, the mindset that everyone in the community should have. Don't be shaken out by Grayscale listing and delisting Kaspa, because we saw exactly, I was also excited that Grayscale have decided to put Kaspa back as an asset under consideration, but I said it's not even that exciting to celebrate, you know, Grayscale putting Kaspa as an asset under consideration. What should really excite you is if Kaspa is already in the product suite. That is going to be something that would maybe excite me. But whatever happens, I think something that Dan Fox said, whatever the reason, Kaspa's technology and community strength speak louder than lists. We've seen most of these institutions, most of these centralized exchanges ignore Kaspa like in plain sight. Like Binance, what they have been doing, they've been listing a lot of meme coins, they've been listing a lot of, I can't say useless most of the time, I think a lot of unnecessary cryptocurrencies, but they've been ignoring the best cryptocurrency, which is the best tier one. And I think they're going to find out after the Crescendo Hard Fork and what is happening in the ecosystem. I think Kaspa is going to really prove everybody wrong, and it is going to prove every person who has been doubting Kaspa absolutely wrong. So what we are saying is that Ethereum is dead. Ethereum is dying, and most of the projects or most of the builders are finding another new home. They are finding another place to take their building. And what they're going to find out is that Kaspa is the only blockchain, is the only network that can really support them in terms of building. because Kaspa offers everything that you would wish for Ethereum. But Ethereum is going to take so long for them to fix the issues. They have to fix issues in their technology. They have to fix issues in their protocol. They have to also fix issues internally with their leadership crumbling. I think it's going to really take a long time for Ethereum to recover. So what is happening is that every builder, every project wants to build in a place, for example, Kaspa. They want to build in an environment really conducive, a very good technology, a decentralized network that is proof of work and that is really secure and that is really, really fast. So whatever happens with Grayscale, whatever happens with Binance, whatever happens with Coinbase doesn't have to shake anybody out. This is what they want. They want those weak investors to sell their coins. They want people to lose hope when it comes to Kaspa before they decide to go all in into Kaspa. So this was something that Bitcoin experienced. Had people in 2013 given up on Bitcoin because most of the institutions, most of their governments were attacking the Bitcoin network and calling it a network for scammers and everything. Had people given up on Bitcoin, I think we wouldn't have seen Bitcoin reach these levels. But what is happening to Kaspa right now is just a small fraction to what happened to Bitcoin. So these are just minor bumps that we have to go through. And I think everybody is going to come around and everybody is going to realize that Kaspa is the only network, is the only proof of work network that is what everybody needs right now. It fills the need that is current in the markets, because Kaspa took a lot of research, it took a lot of work, it took a lot of development, because the developers really analyzed the situations that were happening in the markets and they realized what is actually needed, what makes a good crypto, and they decided to come up with a very good protocol, which is Kaspa. So let me know what your thoughts. What is happening with Grayscale? Is this going to affect, Kaspa long term? Does your conviction change when you see these things? What is happening? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. It really helps to spread the word about Kaspa to as many people as possible. So thank you so much and see you in the next episode.